one because this one steals the show. It's big, it's extraordinarily colorful, and this one piece for $29. Like, oh, I only get one? Yeah, but what a one it is.
It truly. Look at that plant on the right.
In the whiskey barrel.
In the whiskey barrel. Yeah. It's such an incredible hydrangea.
Get both right now. Get the whiskey barrel and get this. You just sold me on just that one shot.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah.
And what makes the red sensation so spectacular is that this is truly the first ever red flowered hydrangea that is a reblooming hydrangea. So that means you're gonna get flowers that are this gorgeous raspberry red starting around the middle of June, and they're going to continue all the way until your frost, bringing you non-stop flower power. Look at that color.
Oh man, oh man.
Look at that color.
So you put that in the ground, how big will that thing get?
So they're gonna get about 36 inches wide, like we were saying, but they're also about 36 inches tall.
So 3 feet tall.
That was on a retaining wall, so it was
Oh, it was raised up. Okay,
yeah,
good.
I was seated, so that it looked a little bit, taller than it actually gets.
By the way, the number of petals of what do you call this? Are these petals or these?
Well, yes, exactly. So these are the petals.
This is not faux right here.
No, these are all real.
This is amazing.
Look at all the flowers.
Look at all the petals and all the flowers. It's remarkable.
And look at how many flower there actually are on this plant. I just like to shake them up. Look at that. It's like a little party.
So
in
why
a pot.
wouldn't you want this? So that's if you want like show-stopping, I want people to say, "Oh my God, what a beautiful garden you have." Why wouldn't you get the hydrangea?
Exactly, because a lot of hydrangeas are going to be like a white or a pink or a blue.
Is there a downside to hydrangeas at all, like for other hydrangeas, like? I don't know.
So the one thing about this hydrangea you want to be aware of, you don't want to put it in the full sun, okay?
Oh.
You don't want to put this one in the full sun.
Which could actually be an advantage, because if you have an area that does get some shade.
Exactly. This wants morning sunlight, afternoon shade. And so that's a really wonderful thing to do on the north side of your home, on the east side of your home. I grow all of this is called a big leaf hydrangea, Hydrangea macrophylla, that I grow them underneath the shade of my trees. And it's absolutely perfect. Now the difference though is that this hydrangea, number one, you have that raspberry red color. Number two, it's a reblooming hydrangea. Those hydrangeas you see at the grocery store that you pick up, those bloom for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then that's all for the whole year. These are gonna give you 3, 4, 5 months of these large, beautiful blooms.
Absolutely remarkable.
And they're so gorgeous.
It almost looks like, this looks like the faux plant.
Yeah, well,
so
that's why
that you guys have to sometimes bring in because their plants aren't up.
So I'm going to ask you. I convinced both Amy and Rachel to do this.
I'm
going to ask you to do it too. Take your face and just rub it.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Fine.
I'm not doing that, but I can do it with my hand.
Do it with your arm, right?
If Rachel's coming she can do it.
It feels good.
It feels good.
It feels good.
It's one of the softest flowers.
It is. It's silky.
It's a tactile, silky experience. It really is. So,
and Rick,
what am I getting?
This is what we're shipping to you guys.
That's already a flower.
It's already blooming its first flower.
Wow.
And this is what we're shipping to you guys. It's a half-gallon pot, and the red sensation, bred in Holland in the Netherlands, is renowned for its ability to produce flowers the very first year. A lot of hydrangeas might take a couple of seasons before you get that first flower. Look, you already got one here blooming for you. Now,
I got a question for you. I got a little curveball. The soil, like acidity of the soil, does that affect the color of a hydrangea?
It does, it does. So if you have alkali soil, it's going to be more of like a strawberry red. If you have more acidic soil, it's going to be more like a cherry red.
Oh,
so it's going to be on that spectrum of reds.
Interesting.
But what you can do, and I'll show you guys here in a minute, is you can add the acid boost fertilizer to give you a deeper, richer red if that's what you like. But look at that plant. So, Rick.
That's great.
If you've ever grown a hydrangea that you had trouble getting flowers, this is your time. Take those old ones out of your garden, replace them with these, because these are such a reliable blooming hydrangea, because they produce, in the horticulture world, we say they bloom on old wood and new wood.
But in terms of the popularity, like naturally, like is a hydrangea, is that top 5, top 10?
Top 2.
Top two.
Top 2.
What's the number 1? Roses?
Well, hydrangea and roses they kind of go neck and neck. They're always in that
Interesting. Because just
battle.
looking at it, just being the knucklehead I am, that just seems like, well, there you go. You got all the color you want, all the beauty. It's like a, what shape is that? It's a ball shape.
It is, yes, big powder puff
Powder
flowers
puff.
that bloom on your plant. Now, the best recommendation I can make, though, is when you have an opportunity to add a hydrangea like this to your garden, you would be remiss to only get one. You're gonna wanna get a few of these because when you start planting a few of them around your garden, maybe all together, all in one certain
Like
area
almost
of the
like
garden.
almost like a shrub.
You could, well, yeah, you could do, they
Not
are
a shrub, but a,
like a shrub border.
yeah.
Exactly, or a mass planting. Now they look awesome when you grow a few of them together, but also I was gonna say, grow them in different areas of the garden. So maybe you're at your front door, you're
I
looking
see.
out and you can see one over there and you see another one back there and you see another one
Sure.
over there. And
Yeah.
you start to get that common thread that weaves throughout your garden. That gives you a really refined garden experience.
Does it stay, well, this is in a container.
Yeah, but this is.
But is it proportional? Does it keep this kind of rounded
Absolutely.
overall feel?
And that's a huge thing. A lot of hydrangeas might get 6, 8 feet tall. This stays 3 feet by 3 feet. So you can put it along the foundation of your home.
Yeah.
You can put it underneath your trees. You're not gonna block the vistas. The only thing you're gonna do is get so many colorful flowers.
So
in this
let's talk
gorgeous-
value for a second, because 3 easy
Yeah.
payments of $9.67. Free shipping. It's a perennial. It's a perennial.
It is.
It's coming back again and
It's
again.
hardy
Hardy to
to
zones
around-
5 through 9.
Exactly. So that's about negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
Really cold, right?
Super cold.
But the deal is, if you're getting less, maybe you're paying $1 less or paying the same price, but you don't get the flowers. They don't rebloom.
They're
then what are you
reblooming.
really
That's
getting?
huge. You're not going to get those from those hydrangeas you see at the floral shop. This is incredible genetics of this hydrangea, this red sensation. Now, if you do want a darker red colored flower, pick up the acid boost fertilizer. That's going to just slightly influence the pH of your soil to become a little bit more acidic, and that's going to enhance that color in your blooms while also feeding your hydrangea. And Rick, if you do want to do that whiskey barrel look,
Yeah.
get that whiskey barrel, the 16-inch one, and pick up I would say pick up 2 bags of our natural and organic black gold potting mix, and that's going to fill out that whiskey barrel and give your plant all of the right soil conditions it needs to grow well.
And 132-085. This is a beautiful, beautiful.
It's one of my favorite hydrangeas. They're, you know, that red color, it's something that gardeners have looked for decades, and finally you can get that red.
Well into the second hour now of 2 hours of Roberta's. By the way, you know what's incredibly popular is that hibiscus. That hibiscus